That's good.
It's rerouted, detoured, so I got to get back on.
Okay, so... Well, oh well. Okay, guys. Hello. Yep, a little like surprise live stream because right now, me and my dad, we are on the road to Huntington Comic-Con. That's right. We've already got one person here, Anchorman. Anchorman, it's good to see you. I mentioned this to my dad because, well, and I told you because me and him, Anchorman, we were the ones that we did our live stream of reviewing the first Guardians film. So.
Oh, very cool.
Yep. And coincidentally, you watched Guardians of the Galaxy 2 because yesterday, when me and Anchorman were doing our review of Guardians 2, the first Guardians film, I mean. Yeah. You were watching Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 was on TV, and you watched a little bit of it.
I did.
Yeah. We're having trouble because of the lanes, but yeah. Z-Man is here. Hello there. Hello there, Z-Man. You know where we're supposed to be going because, like, we've been
I know, but they've rerouted traffic because of the road construction, so I didn't realize it was going to be an exit only. So
okay.
That's where I am right now. Trying to get to.
Oh well. So are you looking for? So you're looking forward to going to Huntington Comic-Con, of course.
Yeah, if we ever get there.
Well, of course we're gonna get there. So you're the Batman Anchorman, okay? And actually, because I've already started recording and the vlog for us going to Huntington Comic-Con. Filmed the intro, and I did a little bit of time lapse. And once we get there, and well, because unfortunately, I mean, this stream is not going to go on. The live stream will end when we get there, when we get close to Huntington Comic-Con and we get parked and such. Yeah, that's when it's going to end. So hopefully, for anybody that joins in, like hurry up and join in while we're live. But anyways, so. Z-Man says, I still find it interesting that you look like a... okay.
Like a what?
A younger version of him, like one of the commenters.
Oh.
Doppelganger, as he says, but anyways. By the way, since today is August 11th, I feel as though mentioning this, and you know what? I meant to bring this up to you, because you realize, because today is August 11th, today marks 10 years since we've lost, you know who? Robin Williams.
Oh, okay.
Today marks the 10th anniversary of when we sadly and unexpectedly lost him.
Well, I think it was August 7th.
It was August 11th.
I know.
He died.
I'm just saying, there was a couple of milestones this past week. Anniversaries. August 7th, it was 1945 is when the bomb was dropped on Hiroshima. The first atomic bomb, and then 3 days later, was dropped on another one was dropped on Nagasaki, which is when Emperor Hirohito of Japan finally surrendered to the United States. But I think it was the 9th, August 9th, 1986, that it was Queen's last live performance. And I had read it, I'd seen an interview with Roger Taylor, their drummer, and he said that there was a sense, they had a sense that Freddie wouldn't do it anymore after that, because they could tell there was just something about him that they could tell he was kind of slowing down. And that's when he was already infected with AIDS at that point.
Yeah.
And it didn't really manifest itself until a couple of years later, so.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But jumping back to Robin Williams, because, so again, today marking the 10th anniversary of when we lost him, and,
really sad.
Yeah, how does it still feel after all these years?
It's just, I knew he was,
and for a lot of us, yeah,
mental issues, that he had to fight constantly, and
he went through battles,
but I just didn't see you know, how he could look in the mirror and not realize how important he was to people. He made people laugh. He made people happy. So, but you know, when you get into that state of mind, it's just there's nothing that can pull you out.
Yep.
There's nothing, and it's really sad that he killed himself. But you know, his memory lives on, and his body work lives on in the movies and even TV shows he did. Mork and Mindy.
Yep. Great film career, of course, like acting career in movies.
Oh, yeah, it was.
And we all have
awesome.
We all have
stand up too.
We all have our favorite movies that Robin Williams has done. I mean, which ones come to your mind that you can think of movies that Robin starred in?
Probably RV is my favorite.
Yes, RV, because it's unfortunate how much trash that movie is given. You know, how much because it didn't do that great when it came out.
I thought it was a great movie. I laughed my head off at it.
Yeah.
When I found out that Robin Williams was starring in it, I was just like, I couldn't believe it. I thought that's a very different role for him. But it turned out to be great.
But at least he was still in the movie that was hilarious.
Oh,
because that's right up his alley. That was right up his alley.
Totally hilarious.
A hilarious movie was right up his alley, of course. So, and you remember who directed it, right? Barry Sonnenfeld?
Who?
Barry Sonnenfeld.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Does that name ring a bell?
It does.
Men in Black?
Yes.
And The Addams Family, the ones from the 90s?
Yes.
Yes, that's him. Other films, like another one that we thought was hilarious, but sadly, it didn't do good either. Because, well, Robin Williams, he had some stinkers that he starred in. Another big one that he was in that we think is funny, but sadly didn't do that great. Old Dogs.
Yeah, Old Dogs was a good movie. As was another one that was very famous that did do well was Mrs. Doubtfire.
Well, yeah, of course. Other ones like he, and at times Robin starred in some serious films where he played some serious roles.
He did.
But, once in a while in those movies, like, delivering a little bit of funniness. Like, well, there's Good Will Hunting, of course.
Mm-hmm. Good Will Hunting was an excellent movie.
And I'm sure you've seen this. I've seen it, of course. I've done my review on it. Dead Poets Society? I
have seen Dead Poets Society, and finally got to see it, and it is an excellent movie.
Nice. And also because other films, like, let's of course not forget that, about his iconic voice roles, the Genie.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And also, this was his first movie, and kind of, I think from what I've heard, it almost kind of killed his, like, acting career in movies or something. I don't know. But thankfully, when Mork and Mindy happened, because I think this was right before Mork and Mindy, because he was in Popeye.
Yes, I saw Popeye. That was a good movie.
And you know what? Because as of this year, and you know what? What a coincidence and kind of eerie. And because of Popeye, 10 years after we lost Robin, this year we would lose another co-star of Popeye, Shelley Duvall.
Yes.
Because she played Olive Oyl.
Right.
Yep. So what a big coincidence. Very eerie. And I forget because you've seen Mork and Mindy, did you?
I did. I watched it some. I didn't watch all the episodes, but I would watch it sometimes.
Did you find yourself enjoying it?
Oh yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah, and just one iconic line from him is Mork, Nanu Nanu.
Yeah.
So
Shazbot.
Is that did you tell me him saying Shazbot is when he's
swearing,
frustrated, or
Shazbot?
Okay. And his where he, his alien species and how they speak their language. Well, in Shazbot, that's a swear to them.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I think Nanu Nanu was like a greeting.
Yes, it was. And also because one of my favorite films that stars Robin would of course have to be The Birdcage. And you've seen The Birdcage.
Oh, yes. Birdcage is a very good movie.
Oh, it is. Absolutely. Yeah, and but yeah. So, and by the way, viewers, because well, go ahead.
I was just going to say Hank Azaria plays in Birdcage.
I know.
He's very good.
Yeah. So did, and also Nathan Lane, and Gene Hackman.
Yes.
And I think you told me because you got a good laugh when just seeing Gene Hackman in that drag, you know.
Yes.
I mean, well, because like them escaping, just like getting out of there because of like news anchors and stuff like that. But anyways, I was gonna mention this because I already made a community post about this, and yeah, some of you guys already know this because later in the day there will be a tribute video that I've done, tribute to Robin Williams, and some of you have already seen the green screen backdrop for it, which by the way I did post on my Facebook page. Did you see that?
No, I haven't seen it.
I made it was for a tribute video I made about Robin Williams, and I made a green screen backdrop, and I even posted that on Facebook. And still, in memory and in tribute of Robin Williams.
Mm-hmm.
You should. I'll show it to you because I did pretty good on that.
Good.
Because I can't remember if you've said this. Because haven't you said like I'm quite good at like some like cool pictures I make and such,
Yeah, I've seen them. They're very creative.
Yep. So just like inserting characters or something in a backdrop or whatever, just
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, yeah. So we're getting there, guys. Like, well, not only just one person is here. I mean, whomever is the only person here, reveal like who like, is it you, Anchorman, still, or someone else? I mean, we are passing by the train tracks, and we're underpass. Thank you, and we're getting there. So we're getting close. By the way, wearing this shirt for the first time. I actually just opened it got it out of its package, and now I'm wearing this. Not necessary to wear this, and he's wearing that shirt.
Yeah.
TIE Fighters and X-Wings, Millennium Falcon, so...
Death Star. So you might want to pan over here to the right if you got viewers.
I can flip the camera, so...
Yeah, that is Marshall.
Well, only one person's here, so...
It's all right. Whoever's on there, you're looking at part of Marshall University, a movie that came out back in the late 90s, or not, I'm sorry, no, it came out in 2007 called We Are Marshall. It was about the Marshall plane crash in 1970, I believe it was, or 71, that killed the entire football team. It was the worst sports fatality in history.
Right.
So...
movie taking place in West Virginia. So?
They actually filmed it here. Matthew McConaughey played the coach. He was here in Huntington.
Oh.
They filmed it back in 2006.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it was a big deal.
Well, hey, you realize that next year the movie will be Wait a minute, did it come out in 2007 or 6?
I think it came out in 2007 because they were filming in 2006.
Okay, so obviously
it maybe it did come out in 2006. I'll have to look, but I think it was 2006.
It depends if they, when they began filming, and when they put the film together and such. Like and if they had, because sometimes sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes movies can come out the same year when they were filmed, and the same year they come out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, here's a billboard for Jeff. Man, it just changed. Well, I think I just about got it on camera because there was those like screen billboards. There was one for Jeff Dunham. So
okay.
I think my mom told me this. I didn't tell you about this, but she informed me that she informed me about Jeff Dunham. I told you about that, and unfortunately, like you and I won't be able to see. I know, because like you were upset about that, and
yeah, I would like to have seen that. When is he coming, in November?
I believe so.
Yeah, I'll be
at
Disney, actually.
Yeah, but apparently my mom told me that apparently he's coming to the Clay Center.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I don't know.
That makes sense. I don't
know. I'll have to go back and check, but yeah. So actually, this isn't the first time that Jeff Dunham has been here to West Virginia. He was here about 2 years ago. Yeah. So
I want to say something like that.
Yeah, he was. Unfortunately, we missed out on that when it seemed possible, but just we didn't get a chance for tickets, but yeah. So, how much have you? I forget because I've seen quite a good chunk of his comedy stuff. How much have you seen of Jeff Dunham's?
I've seen quite a bit.
You have a I mean, do you have a favorite character of his? I mean, we all do. I mean, each of us have our favorite characters of Jeff Dunham. But what about you?
The old man.
Walter?
Favorite. Yeah, Walter. That would be my favorite.
Just and to quote Walter, and it's true, because like one of his iconic quotes. Yeah, pardon my French. Shut the hell up. That's funny.
Yeah. He's funny. All right.
What about best examples? Peanut.
Yeah, Peanut was good.
Ahmed.
Ahmed the terrorist. Yeah.
You gotta say how to say Ahmed's name. It's got to be said like Ahmed. So,
right.
And even Ahmed establishes this. It's Ahmed. So and an iconic quote from Ahmed. Silence, I kill you.
Yeah.
So,
I always like that. Silence, I kill you.
Fun fact. We know what Ahmed is supposed to be. I think those that come from the same country and whom Ahmed is supposed to be, I think because he's very popular. They like Ahmed, so the Arabians or something like they do get a good kick out of Ahmed.
Yeah.
And there was one comedy show that Jeff Dunham did. And this will be the last thing I'll mention because we're gonna have to end the stream in just a moment at a certain point because it is on YouTube. There's a little sample of it. Jeff Dunham, he's actually one show he did. It was, I think, in that country and such with those Arabians. And when it came to him and Walter was actually concerned.
Really?
Looking at who was out in the audience, holy crap, and telling Jeff, can't you see what's out there? And trying to whisper and tell Jeff, no Ahmed. So, but again, because those Arabians and so on, because they of course know who Ahmed is, and they get a kick out of Ahmed, and is very popular and such. And actually, one of the commenters in that sample of that show of Jeff Dunham's confirmed and stated that he's very popular there. So I can't tell who this one guy is supposed to be dressed up as.
I have no clue. I saw him and thought, okay.
That's okay. I had to show it on camera. I don't know if you guys. I'm sure you guys did get a good look, and anybody who's going to rewatch this when it's over, being live, maybe you guys know, but I don't know. Well, it's unfortunate not many people. Hardly anybody showed. I mean, I did confirm this. I did announce this, but oh well, because maybe some of the other guys, some of you who are watching this after it's live, probably didn't get a chance to join. Maybe some of you were busy. That's my good guesses, but yeah. But at the same time, of course, anybody who missed out on this stream, you can of course, watch it after it's done being live. But aside from that, still be on the lookout later today. Aside from the tribute video of Robin Williams that I did, after that, and well, it's most likely going to be it'll be coming out later this evening, because I always intend to get vlogs out, the same day when I do them, and those type of vlogs with editing. Yeah, it'll come later tonight. The vlog of me and my dad, our time at Huntington Comic-Con. Yeah, it's going to be exciting. That light is flashing in our eyes. But any last things to say before we sign off? And what,
Let's go have fun.
Yep, and looking forward?
Yes.
Yep, and again, guys, be on the lookout for the vlog that we're going to be doing, that I'm going to be doing, of course. We are about to head in, and, yep, just be on the lookout for what you will see in the vlog for this year's Huntington Comic-Con. And also getting to meet Ray Park, that's going to be exciting. And I believe, the costume contest will happen. We'll be seeing that. Ooh, look at that truck. Look at that.
Oh, yeah, that's very cool.
There, let me get it on kit. That's cool.
That's very
what
cool.
can you tell what kind of truck it is? It is a classic, I assume.
It's a Ford, and I can't remember what it looks like. It's definitely a 60s model Ford.
It is, yeah. It looks
but
like
I'd
it.
have to look it up to see what it's called.
That is awesome.
Yeah, it is.
I think we're always suckers for seeing classic cars out,
I agree.
out on the roads. All right, but we're signing off. To those, a few of you who joined us for this live stream on the road, making our way, in which, as of now, we come to the end, and we're now in the garage, parking lot garage, and public garage, and so on. Yeah, so, and we're going to have fun. After we sign off, we're heading in, and thus I'm going to continue vlogging, as well as doing a puppet video, so, at the same time. Because I always do that sometimes. But anyway, so, any last words to say, anything?
I must be off.
He says that. And for me, thank you so much for watching, for those who joined, and anybody who's gonna watch this after it's no longer live. Yeah, thank you for watching, and if you would watch the whole stream. And yeah, we'll see you guys the next time we go live, and we'll see you when the vlog of Huntington Comic-Con arrives later tonight. Take care, and peace out. Bye-bye. See ya.